story being told inside my head. I'm too shy to straighten up my bones and be a man. I gotta tear this wall apart to let you in. My friends say the time's running out, so take the chance. Make a move, 'cause the store won't stay open till the end. Won't you tear my world apart? 'Cause I know I need a start to let you in when it's over.
Hi friends, today I wanted to share my summer kitchen decor and organization with you. I thought this would be a fun little video to do to kind of show how the kitchen is looking these days. I've only ever shared it before for fall decor and at Christmas time. And so before I get started on all my fall decor for the year, I wanted to kind of show how everything is looking for the last bit of summer. And I decided to go with the weather today. It's kind of a gloomy, rainy summer day, but I thought that that was kind of perfect for showing off just the cozy vibes. When we get all those summer storms coming through, I went ahead and lit the candles, and I will go ahead and share with you all the details. Okay, so starting over on this side of the kitchen, we don't have anything too exciting. Over to the left of the stove, just have obviously our stove and everything. And yes, I am one of those crazy people who takes the little handles off of the stove because I've heard way too many horror stories of people's cats turning on the gas by accident, and I feel like why even stress about it? I just like remove that as an option because sometimes my cats get on the counter, and I just put it on when I need them one by one when I'm cooking. So that is why that always looks kind of funny. Over here I have a little dish towel that I got in a pack from Home Goods with a bunch of spring colors. They were all like purples and grays and pink and cream, and I love how functional they are. I'm not really one for having those really thin dish towels in the kitchen because I don't feel like they're functional, and I definitely always want to be able to use it to dry off hands, and so I like the thicker terry ones. So this is like a waffle design. It's really nice and pretty, and I did the light purple color like I said for a contrast. You'll see that the rest of my decor palette was a lot of pinks and greens and just a few pops of purple, so that is one of them. So over here I have just a little couple of things on the counter for decor. I really keep it super minimal in the kitchen. I don't like any clutter on the countertops. So over here I just have this little fresh cut peony candle that was from Home Goods, as well as this really pretty sparkly house. I'm gonna show it to you lit right now so you can see. Funny note, I honestly have never turned on this one until today because I know they burn out so fast, and I wanted to be able to share it in a video before I burnt it out. So I'm gonna put those both off so you can see the details a little better. Okay, so here's what it looks like just normally when I don't have the candle lit. So like I said, it's just a peony candle. I really loved peonies for the spring and the summer, and the pink. This is a really good smelling candle. It's not the same as Yankee Candle, but it's called Village Candle, and you can usually find it at like Home Goods or TJ Maxx. And you can see more of the really pretty sparkle detail on this little house from Hobby Lobby. That's like an Easter thing that I have had out all spring and summer. The cute little houses that they have there I think are just really adorable and very cottagey. This little sign is one of my favorite finds ever. Just a tiny little touch, which I love. I love the pop of green. I love the saying, count your blessings, and I keep this just right in front of here. So that is just a tiny little pop of something fun in the kitchen, and besides for a couple other things, that's really all I have in here. So over in this corner, I played around with this corner forever until I got it how I liked it, and I actually am pretty obsessed with how this all turned out for like the late spring and then now into the summer. I used to have some faux greenery in the pot over there, but my cat Milo just is like obsessed with this corner and has it out for anything that I put up here. He's knocked this planter thing over like 100 times. So I just like kept everything, you know, too crazy out of there so that he doesn't mess with it too much. But anyways, I kind of love how this all turned out, like I said, and I just put together a little kind of like springish vignette. This little canister from Home Goods actually has bunnies on the back, but I turned it around for the summer and I loved that. So I'll just tell you where everything is from real fast. The watering can, I keep calling it a planter, I know it's not that, but the watering can with the gold handle, that is from the Target dollar spot. Not $1, but one of the more expensive items there. I love it though. I loved it for the spring. I love the pop of gold and the ivory, and I'm excited to just keep that around for future years. It is sitting on top of this really cute and pretty milk glass, I believe that's what it's called, a pedestal cake stand, that's what it's called, from Target. That is from the Magnolia line. I think it is so pretty. I'll show you, I have another one over here that I'll show you more in detail, but I liked that I could put it up there for height, and I love to find creative ways to cover functional items that I don't think are cute, like the Smart app over there, the Alexa. I'm not going to say her name because she always turns on, but you guys know what I'm talking about, and I couldn't really cover that plug, but I felt like that's still pretty good. So anyways, she is behind there, and the watering can is covering her. I feel like that is a really clever little hiding spot for her, and we can still talk to her and tell her to play music and stuff. And anyways, over here with the really pretty green and white canister from Home Goods, I just loved that pop of floral and green. Green is like one of my favorite colors to decorate with. It's obviously, you know, appropriate every season, no matter what, because foliage is green, and I just love it, especially for spring and summer. So I relied on it heavily with pink, like I said, for my colors. And I just am obsessed with how this turned out, to where I just put some limes in a bowl and set this over here because I was having such a hard time making everything look cute in this corner. And then I just loved how that turned out and how it tied in with the foliage on those purple tulips. Those are from Home Goods. And I have this pom-pom napkin or placemat. I can't remember which it technically is, from the Target dollar spot. That was in the spring. It's pink and white striped. I like that little pop of pink there, and all of this is on this tray. That's from Target kind of a long time ago. So anyways, I love how this little corner turned out. I feel like it's so springish. Obviously it's summer now, but I just kept it up, and I feel like it's just fresh and fun, and I love the pop of limes for summer. So over here I have just our paper towels and counter spray. I always want to hide the counter spray and put it somewhere, but we use it so much, and every time I clean down the counters, which is like a million times a day, so for now it's just out. I would eventually like to get like a plain glass one because I feel like that would look classier, and I also want to have a you know, like official paper towel holder, but I can never find ones that I love, so I'm waiting till I actually have something that I love. Oops, my screen. Okay. And then and the peony scent from Mrs. Meyer's is my favorite. I used it all spring and summer. It is now an all year scent, so I love that. And over here in this corner we have, I was struggling a little bit with this corner as well, but I just kept it really simple after everything, and I like how it turned out. So that is another one of the Magnolia cake stands. I feel like it's so pretty. It has this little like hobnail detail on the edge and on the bottom. I love that it's just classic white, and I love that it allowed me to kind of add height over to this corner. So on top of it, I just have one of our regular everyday dinner plates. That is from Target kind of a long time ago, and I like that it added a little bit something because these are actually not flat, these cake stands, and so I couldn't have things sitting on it without wobbling, so that was kind of my solution to that. On top of it, I have a Luminara flameless candle. You can see it flickering in there. Those are the best ever, the best quality flameless candles, and I love the flicker. It's so realistic. I have it set to go off in the evening. I just turned it on so that you could see it early right now. But that is in a lantern from Joann's. I love these birch lanterns from there. They're so pretty. I have so many of them. I have like 3. I'm trying to get it to focus. There you go. You can see the detail a little better. Yeah, so those are my favorites from Joann's. Like I said, I have 2 larger ones and 3 smaller ones. I'm obsessed with them. I use them all the time, all year round. I think they're so woodland fairy vibes-ish, which is a lot of my style. Unfortunately, I feel like they clearanced them out recently, which makes me sad because I don't think I'll be able to link them or anything. And I might have gotten even more. But anyways, I don't think they have those anymore, but maybe they'll have different similar lanterns soon. So this is kind of just a glance at the sink area. I really love how it turned out. I feel like it's not like too minimal, like there's still quite a bit of stuff on the right side, and I'll show you all of that. But I feel like it strikes a balance between being not too stark and minimal, but being cozy and you know, but not cluttered. So I like how it all turned out, and it's all very functional. And this soap dispenser is from Grove Collaborative. I got that during the spring. I thought the pink was so pretty, and I was kind of over having a lot of Mrs. Meyer's items with like the labels actually showing out. So I'm trying to switch over to having less bottles with labels on them so that it's a little more neutral. And this is kind of the exception over here, is I kept this dish soap. So this little corner here makes me so happy for some reason. I feel like it just looks so like cozy and cute and vintagey, and it's just kind of like my little dishwashing station. Obviously, I just think it just turned out really cute, and I'm really happy with it. And I will show you what everything is. So this white pitcher I've just had forever. It's from Target. They definitely still have it. And I put that over there. I have this cool, both of these dish brushes are from Grove Collaborative, as well as that walnut scrubber sponge. I like that this especially is like a neutral color and not like a bright blue or anything. And I love these like wood tones. It feels so vintagey and old-fashioned to me, and I don't mind having them out on the counter. And I love this little like solution that I thought that I kind of dreamed up for the dish soap and the scrubby thing. It's on this little teacup saucer, and I just love it. I thought that was such a fun little detail. It has like roses on it, but you can't really see, but I just thought that was really pretty and tied in with all my springish colors. And this is one of my favorite details ever. I feel like I got some of the inspiration from oh man, what's her name? Every time I go to make a video, I forget all the names for things. There's a YouTuber that I just love, Monica Rose, that's her name. Okay, yay. On YouTube, she does cleaning videos and decorating videos, and I feel like all her sink side organization is so just like pretty and classy. And she had, I think maybe like a scrubby thing in a smaller version of this, if I'm not mistaken, or something similar. This is a little container from Hobby Lobby, and it kind of helped me think of ideas of how to display my washcloths. So we are trying to use less paper towels these days, and I have just gotten some just white dish cloths. They're like bar mop cloths, I believe they're called, from Target. I'll link them if I can find those. Really cheap, and I love having them there. That's been so convenient, and I just like grab a fresh washcloth every time I need one, and I just think that they look so cute displayed like that. And like I said, it makes it so I don't mind having them on the counter. So I just love how this all turned out, And this is a funny little example of how extra I am, but this green and pink dish soap container from Target, I 100% did buy that to coordinate specifically up here with my garland that I have from Target. I got that in the spring. I thought it was really pretty. It has like these faux camellias and ferns, and I put that up in the spring, like I said, kept it out all summer. But as you can see, the green and the pink on there is like so perfectly matched to that dish soap. So I'm funny like that. Little details like that make me super duper happy. And I will just show you these beautiful candles, sconces that I got from Etsy a really long time ago, several years ago. They have lots of similar ones. They're like French inspired ones. I honestly never ever liked these candles, but I thought it would be perfect to show on like a cozy, stormy summer day video. Those are so pretty though. And yeah, I love this sink area. Very simple and pretty minimal. I don't like to have anything else over here except for all this stuff. And just a funny detail over here on this side. We have a cat named Milo. He's crazy. You'll hear me talk about him in so many videos. We have 3 cats, but he's the craziest one. And this is like a little tray that I DIY'd so long ago. Like when we first probably got married, like 14 years ago or something. So long ago. I like Mod Podged in there with paper, and then I painted this like a champagne color. And it's not necessarily something I love anymore, but one day I was trying to style this area, and I was gonna maybe put like some coffee stuff or decor in there, and I set it there, and then I left the room, and Milo jumped up in it and like decided forever that that was his spot. So it's so funny and so cute, and I never loved it there after that, but I had no heart to move it because my cats are my babies. I love to indulge them. So this is affectionately known as Milo's tray, and I just don't have the heart to move it because he'll get up there and curl up in it and go to sleep, and I think it's the cutest thing ever. And I don't mind when he's on this side of the counter because I usually do all my food prep and stuff on the other side. So he's allowed to stay here and stay in his tray. And I think it's just a cute thing. If you guys are cat people like me, let me know if you do stuff like that or you just don't have the heart to move stuff. I wanted to be able to show you guys this detail. My dishwasher is almost done actually, but this is such a cool little magnet that I got off of Amazon. It has 2 sides. It says dirty and clean. I actually feel like the dirty side is prettier in the design, which is funny, but the clean side is pretty too. You basically put a magnet always, like permanently, well, it'll come off, but you keep that magnet part on the dishwasher. I actually think it sticks. I forget how I put it on. And then this is magnetized to it. This part, you just switch every time your dishwasher is clean or dirty. I will totally link that below. That is such a clever find, and I feel like it's really pretty and ties in with my decor very well. When the quarantine started and my husband was home all the time, he started having to know way more than he used to if the dishes were clean or dirty, and so without having to ask me. So we decided we'd get a sign, and I'm so okay with that one because it looks neat and streamlined and tidy. So I love that. If you need something similar for your family to be able to know when your dishes are clean or dirty, that is a good idea. And just a little glance at this rug. This is not a forever rug for the kitchen, but I liked it for now. It coordinates with like the ivory of the cabinets, and like I said, I love using green as an accent color. That's my little princess, Miss Esme Flair. She's hanging out with her mom. And oh, hi there, baby girl. How are you today? Such a little sweetheart. And yeah, that's mostly all for this side of the kitchen. I'm going to show you real fast the other side, just real fast. There is just this basket from HomeGoods over on this tiny counter next to the fridge. And I was so excited when I found this thing. It just says things, you can take this off if you want, but it has these two dividers in it. And I knew instantly that that was the perfect size for my purse. I even double checked in the store to make sure, because I hate having clutter, like I said, out anywhere in the house. It doesn't matter where. I am obsessive about trying to contain all the clutter so that it looks, you know, more peaceful and streamlined. And I don't like having a junky, like a drop zone. So this is really the only allowed drop zone in my house, to where sometimes I'll have things on here, but I always try to process them, and I always try to go through mail right away if I can. So this is one of my favorite finds ever. They still had them at TJ Maxx one day, I think. So I don't know if they still have this, but they always have these seagrass baskets at HomeGoods, and I love those. I think you can hang this as well from those, but I, you know, didn't need to, but it fit perfectly in this little nook. So I was just so obsessed, and that is the only kind of clutter that is allowed, like I said, in the kitchen. So it houses my purse. When I come in, I always put this in here. Right now we have Chris's whiskey. He has a little bit of whiskey at night in here, just because that's easy for him to grab. I keep my wine in the pantry, and I don't like having things like lotions or Kleenexes out, and I have a spot where I can put my bottled water throughout the day to where it's just somewhere, not like all over the counter. So this is one of my favorite organizational items I ever got. Just some of the necessities, but tucked away in a little nook to where you don't have to see it. So that is just a really cute find that I thought I would mention. And right now all my dishes are in the dishwasher, plates from here, bowls there, but I really like this little one glass cabinet that was in here when we moved in, and so I keep just my white dishes so it looks streamlined in there, the mugs, and I just thought I'd show that little detail up there. I needed a spot for my cookbooks, and I put those up there with a little pink teacup on top, so that it's just neat and tidy over here in this corner. So that is my summer kitchen at a glance. Oh look, see, you can see it in action. It's a little kitty in a little tray. I love when they get in a little loaf position. I always say it's a fresh loaf of whoever it is bread. It's usually my Essie bread or Chester bread or Milo bread. Cats are so cute. They make me so happy. So yeah, that is all of my summer kitchen decor. I hope you guys enjoyed and thought it was helpful or interesting of ways to organize the kitchen and keep it nice and clutter-free. This window is my favorite, by the way. I love to do dishes and look out here and see all our furry woodland creatures. Basically, they're just things like squirrels. Occasionally we've seen like possums, because we have a nice like wooded area back here. So yeah, that is my summer kitchen. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.
Days pass and I'm still the same inside my